Howdy all, Mach 1 Fireman here. Welcome back to the Conelanders Assetto Corsa Racing. Conelanders Assetto Corsa Racing League is a league set up by Mr. Cone Dodger, and this is the final 2 races of season number 1. We've had 8 races, 4 tracks, 2 races per track, a sprint race and a feature race. This is going to be the sprint race, race number 7 of 8. This is going to be at the Nurburgring GT track. And I did okay qualifying at this track. As you'll see, I qualified right there, number 12, with a 151.594, probably my best lap of all of practice, all the practicing that I did. That was probably the best lap that I had. So let us take a look at some of those qualifying laps. Alright, so here we are coming off the final turn of my second lap. I had an out lap, and that was whatever, and then I just turned to 152.175. That's obviously not what I'm going to be qualifying with. So I'm going to do a little talking as we're going through these qualifying laps, because I've changed a few things. Hi, Les. Les had a little trouble right there. So after the last episode, I decided that I wanted to try something a little bit different. So I went out and I bought myself a 3rd monitor. That's right, I'm running a 3 monitor setup. Oh, look out, Shadow. Yeah, I think that was Shadow Wolf. So yeah, I was running a 2 monitor setup before, and for this I decided, you know what? I've got a little bit of extra money. I've worked a little bit of overtime. Let's get a 3rd monitor and see how that works. I got it all working out just fine. You know, I'm the screen that you're seeing here.
I just wanted to follow you out.
I've got my middle monitor, and then the 2 monitors on each side is actually like I'm looking out the windows of the car. It is amazing. It is awesome. However, one thing that I didn't realize is the timing down at the bottom. I don't know exactly what that's called, but the thing that the app down there across the bottom, as you can see, it only shows 14 through 21. 1 through 13 are way over on my left-hand screen. So I didn't realize that. That's not something that showed up until we started doing the actual racing and the qualifying, and I looked down and I was like, well, there's nothing I can do about that now. I got to turn some laps and try to get some good times. So let's see how we finished up with this lap. There it is. There's my qualifying lap of 151.594. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, the leaders, I don't know if you saw it or not, but the leaders, they're turning like 148, 147. I think not Spooky. I think Sharky, who wins everything, got a 146 or something crazy like that. So obviously, I'm not going to be up the front of the pack. You saw already that I've qualified 12th, but you know, it's like I said, it's probably the best lap that I've turned all through practicing and qualifying and everything else. So I was very proud of that lap. Some of the other changes I've got with the top right-hand corner, you can actually see the names of the turns that are coming up. I just put that up there for you guys so you could see it. I don't really pay attention to it. Apparently this turn doesn't have a name, but I'm pretty sure that this one up here does.
Not an island.
Oh no, I meant more like the Coney.
Then again, maybe not. I don't know, but you'll see them up there eventually. And then I changed around some, or I tried to make sure I moved. There you go, Bilstein curve. I tried to move around the rest of the apps so they actually show up on the screen there. It's just that bottom one that you're not going to be able to see, but it'll be all right. So this will be the final turn for qualifying. This chicane here, I pretty much had figured out. I had some help with Mr. Cone Dodger. He helped me out with during a little bit of practice. of course, this is again. I've got my good lap in, so I don't really care what happens. This turn I had a lot of trouble with trying to, because it's a slow turn, and I just kept trying to go way too fast on it. Way too fast. Oh me. Yeah. Way too fast. So here we go. This is going to be the end of qualifying, and then of course I just kind of, I'm like, you know, whatever. Let's just pull over here and stop. Gotta stop.
Yep.
And then make sure.
Spooky is the one who goes flying
back to pits.
through us.
Back to pits.
Maybe.
Not exit. Back to pits.
What? Why me?
I don't know.
The other thing you'll
Just a
notice
gut
up on the
feeling.
top left-hand corner, I've got the Discord app working correctly. You can actually see the names of the people talking.
I was told to never trust a potato.
And here I am
Just
looking
because
at
of
the
that
times. I'm
Imola
like,
that I
oh,
bumped.
I didn't see where I qualified.
That might have had something to do with it. Don't forget to put your race fuel in, everybody.
And Cone Dodger trying to help us
There you
out.
go.
So make sure we look. Okay, it's a
Wait, that's right.
it's an
I'm
8-lap.
purposely gonna aim for hitting Cone now, just because he said that.
It's spooky.
Alright,
Wow.
good tires on.
It's an 8-lap race, so we
buddy.
go down to 9 laps just to make
Try
sure
not
that
to
I've got
have any
enough.
freakouts off the line.
Mhm.
Why am I here?
Remember
Wheel facing the
to
right direction on launch.
remember to hit me in the rear bumper and knock me into last place.
Oh,
As
Neon,
always.
if you only
Try
knew
not
what
to
was
stall.
coming.
Tiger, I'm not behind you.
My overlay starts working.
12th.
You'll
Yep, I
find a
just
way to do it,
realized
Mark.
I'm at 12th. So this
No,
first
unless
turn,
you
I'm
magically get in front of
sitting here very worried
Let's
about this
keep
first
your
turn because
graphics drivers alive.
it's a
Yes,
hairpin,
please.
and you got
Don't
there's
mention it, don't
21
mention it.
cars going to be heading for this
Alright,
hairpin.
let's
So
go.
I'm a
Here we
little concerned, and so is everybody else. So let's start the race. Spin tires a little bit too much, and again I'm looking at my left hand screen, and I can see Marzin past me, so I make sure that I don't go over there, and I look over again. I'm like, okay, I'm clear. I want to get on the outside of this turn. I don't want to be on the inside. I want to be on the outside, and there's a reason for that.
Yep, everybody.
And there's
goes
your
wide and
reason
smashes
right
into
there.
each other.
No one hit me, no one hit me. No one hit me.
Mr. Neon,
Sorry, Shadow.
Neon Tiger
I was still behind.
got me bumped a little bit. That's fine. Now I've started falling back. I'm looking around. I'm seeing all these cars going around me. I'm like, dadgummit. Slow turn. Again, I look at my monitor and I see Les over there. Les Cubes. Don't want to hit him.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Stop touching you two.
Oops, sorry.
sorry, Les.
No problem, man.
Careful, Red.
Yeah, I got a little
I'm witnessing the whole thing.
oversteer or understeer. Slid out. Whoa, look out!
There's a spin.
Oh,
Thank you, whoever
Neon.
did that.
Poor Neon Tiger.
Hopefully that puts you a bit straighter.
And then I bumped
I tried
Les
to save
again.
Rotor.
Sorry about that twice, Les. So we're just now I'm at the point where okay, everybody just needs to get sorted out, settled down,
Now let's all calm down.
spread out a little bit. Oh wait, oh goodness. Okay, gotta slow down.
Sorry.
Whoa. Okay, doing fine. Got to run on 25, and now we're 3 wide.
Enthusiastic there, Cube.
Oh, Shadow Wolf. Okay, good job.
Everyone.
But again, I was able to look on my screen there, look out the window, and see that I was cleared him. And yeah, it was very close. Shadow made a good move to get around 25 on the outside,
Mika.
and then he cooked it in there a little bit too hot. So yeah, sorry, Shadow. Yeesh. Oh, Shadow.
Leave my bumper alone.
He didn't spin, which was good. He had a good save on it, but I had to slow down a little bit. Where did we shake out? Yeah, I had to slow down a little bit to make sure I didn't hit him. Didn't get a good run off of that turn, and we're down to 15. Started in 12th, down to 15. Lost 3 positions on the first couple of turns. Yeah, it happens. It happens that way. Shadow Wolf diving in on the inside of 25 there.
It's a pretty impressive dive bomb there, Shadow.
Hey, kudos
Yeah,
on
my brakes weren't working exactly the best.
Yeah, they're talking about 25 and
You saw
Shadow.
nothing, Rebel.
Yes, oh,
So I don't remember where 25 or 25 or
Not past me inside
numbers
on that corner.
as Cone Dodger calls him.
I have no idea.
I know he's
how I did
faster
that.
than me. I'm trying
Stop
to
hitting
block
me,
him. It didn't work. He got a good run on me. So I just had to let him go on by. I couldn't remember where he qualified,
Ow, Mom, he's hitting me.
but you know, it's like okay,
Hi, Grunt,
he got a good run.
Now you
Don't
Let's,
make me
let's
nudge
get
the
back up
corner.
there and try to get him passed back. Oh, got a good run. Got a good run on him right here. I'm going to try to chase him down. It wasn't quite as good a run as I thought it was. I couldn't make up any time on him. What? What pylon? What pylon? There wasn't no pylon there.
Kim is very aggressive.
Here's that. This is a very, very slow turn, and if you don't hit it just right, you get a crappy run out of that turn. Bad. That was just bad. And I didn't. He got a much better run down the front stretch, and he just outdistanced me. I couldn't catch up with him.
And they touch.
Now, there are several places on this track where I had troubles. Like I said, the final turn I had trouble with. This set of turns, if you don't hit it just right, this right here, like I'm way too shallow right there. You got to hit it you got to come in wide and then cut it in. Yeah, I was way too slow through there, and off 25 goes. Mr. Numbers, he gets away from me, never to be seen again. My hope now is that G-Man and 25 start battling for position. That's G-Man in the red car up there. My hope now is that those two start battling for position and slow both of them down, allow me to catch up to them. That's my hope. We'll see how well that works out. Meanwhile, while I'm watching those two battle, I'm just trying to turn some consistent laps. I said consistent a bunch in the last episode, or last week's race. But you know that's what you got to do. You got to turn consistent laps, even if they're slower than the leaders. Doesn't really matter. Look out, Mr. Marzin.
I thought you was going right, and I tried to go left.
I don't know if that was Marzin and Rebel that got tangled up there, but Marzin has some troubles, so we're up another position. Although Marzin is faster. Marzin has been faster through most of the practices that we were doing that particular day. Oh, G-Man got a little squirrely. 25 couldn't take advantage. Oh, they bump. G-Man gets squirrely again. 25 gets around him. Now I got my sights set on. Well, 25 got past G-Man. There you go. I just realized it.
All right, Shark, the comeback starts now.
Now I got my
Watch out.
sights set on G-Man.
All right, I'll be waiting.
I think we both need to calm down a little bit.
Pretty good run out of that turn.
I don't even know what happened there.
Good run out of that turn. I think I could take G-Man. And I tell myself that I think that I could take Mr. G-Man. I've been following behind him for a couple of laps. There's a couple of spots that I think that I'm better. And
Sorry.
right there, I'm just following him. I'm like, oh, well,
right.
cut that corner a little bit too much, but that's fine. Who will ever know?
I haven't exactly been clean either.
So like I said, I've been watching G-Man the past couple of laps, and I've noticed a couple spots that I'm faster. One of those spots that I'm faster, not necessarily that I'm faster, it's just He had to go a little wide to keep from bumping him there. He has a little trouble in certain turns that I'm not having trouble in. So I'm trying to stay close enough that if he does have trouble, I can take advantage. Like right here, as a matter of fact. Whoa, gotta careful. I could have stuck my nose in there, but I didn't want to hit him. I didn't want to wreck him, so I just had to back off a little bit. Yeah, but the first 3 turns, it seemed like he was having the most trouble with. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I could just keep up with him, I might be able to take advantage somewhere in those first 3 turns, in the hairpin of those or 4 turns, I guess. Hairpin of the next 3. And then I get this run. Get a better run. Look at this run I get on him. He got a little squirrely. I don't know if he got in the grass or what, but look at this run. I'm like, oh, well, okay, don't stick your nose in there. Oh, stay off the grass. Oh, chicane. Not the spot to try to pass somebody, because look, there's no room there. I would have wrecked us both, so I had to back out. Had to get back in line.
Sorry, Sir Rogers.
Thanks.
Got some battling going on up front.
I think we got a new Master Maldonado today.
Yay!
More jokes that I don't understand because I don't watch
I'm all over the
F1.
place. I don't know what's going
And
on.
here's where I think that I could get him. Here's where I could take him. See, he get a little squirrely, and let's get around him. Looking at my window, and I'm clear. All right, good. Now I'm taking a little bit slower here. I'm trying to take a defensive line. I'm trying to get down to the bottom. Again, not the fastest line around that corner, but I'm just trying to play some defense. Not the best, but it worked out well enough. I could get a good enough run off of that turn to where he couldn't get around me. And then I think I got a little squirrely here, overcooked it just a little bit. I saw him coming. I was able to get down and slam the door on him. No, sir. Safely. At least I think it was safely. G-Man, if you watch that and it was ugly, then I apologize. So now we got ROTERXZ. ROTERXZ is the next one up. Gotta try to chase him down. Only got a couple of laps left. We're going to sit here and watch me turn some laps, see if we can't catch up to Mr. ROTERXZ. Had a little lag spike right there. Screwed up that turn, and G-Man started to catch up to me. I screwed up this whole series of turns for me. I slowed way down, way too much. But I was able to get a good enough run off of that turn to pull a little bit of distance between me and G-Man behind me. Still trying to catch ROTERXZ. 2 more laps. I could get this guy. I could catch him. That's what I'm telling myself. I could catch him.
Slowing down a bit.
I mean, I don't mind.
I'll flash my lights on you.
Easy now.
I usually pay for that. I'm waiting for the fight between the rookies after the race here.
we've got a good one going on here.
I'm all alone.
We
might have a fight in the last lap. I'd rather not, but...
Hey, Rebel, you want to slow down and give him a good fight?
No, I already traded paint with him.
Do you mean fight as
But
a
think of the
battle on the
viewers.
track? Or as I'm going to punch somebody in the face for wrecking me?
Poor Neon.
Gonna be a fight.
Yeah, there might be.
And there's a fight in the infield.
All right, here we go for the final
Yeah,
lap.
say that did-
ROTERXZ gets a little squirrely. I'm like, okay, this is my chance. Oh, he got a better run.
Oh yeah.
I think I overcooked it into that turn just a little bit, trying to catch up to him.
I screwed up my race well and truly.
Which screwed up that turn.
Sorry.
And Rebel felt that firsthand.
You two really want this two-way fight to become a four-way fight, don't you?
Yes. That's it. You got George.
I'm trying everything that I can. Put a little bit of distance on G-Man there. I'm trying to catch
I mean, one
Rotor.
more screw up, I'm right there.
I just don't know if I'm going to be able to. I only got a half a lap left. He's going to have to make a
bringing a
mistake.
friend with me.
He's going to have to make a mistake for me to be able to catch him and get
Who's
by
likes
him
kinda annoying,
to get up to.
because I've
I'm
seen
at
them way too
14th right
much.
now. Qualified in 12th. I'd like to at least get 13th. That ain't going to do it. Way too slow around that turn.
Magnet. They're attracting me to you.
Did I get a good enough run? No. No, he's slowly pulling on me. Slowly
And
pulling
that's
away.
too wide, okay?
Slowly pulling away.
I'm actually pissed off about that pass, Kim.
People are a little
I
upset.
screwed up at the chicane and traded paint with Rebel.
What's
this? George getting salty.
Too slow there. Too slow through the
You
chicane.
pushed me off the track in the chicane. That's
Georgian's
stupid.
having some
I mean,
trouble.
it's last lap, but it's still stupid.
And here it is, coming up to the final turn.
Third place.
Fight.
Do I get enough of a run? No, not enough for the run.
I mean,
So
it's
there it
fucking
is, the
inside
Nurburgring
line. You don't have to push
GT,
wider.
the sprint race in the Assetto
At least we
Corsa
made it
Conelanders
through the entire
League.
race, really. I mean, that doesn't count.
And that's it. We finished up in
If I could
14th.
right now, I would be shaking.
And I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. We'll have the final results. There's some times. We'll have the final results for the season, and we'll see where we end up. As always, I appreciate y'all for watching.
I got
If
wrecked
you have
on
any
that
questions
one
or
again.
comments, leave them in the comment section below.
Shot.
If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and I will see y'all tomorrow for the final race.
Dots and